You know, we get a lot of questions about how much money your loved one will need for their lifetime. I think it's important that we discuss that here.
Yes, and so many people just want a cookie cutter approach, just set number and then put it in the trust and you're done. And we all know that's so much more complicated. We have a process to address it.
Yeah, I think we've found a lot with families that they are thinking of that end goal as the priority, and we want that to be the priority too, but in reality there's a whole timeline that you're going to have to cover. Your retirement, when your loved one moves out of the house and you're still around, and then when we're not around anymore to fund the rest of their lifetime. And we can calculate for their lifetime, and obviously the front end is retirement planning, but it's usually for 3 people to a point, and then what does the rest of the bucket need to look like to sustain your loved one's lifetime.
And I love how we include the paid supports and the unpaid supports, because there's a time where mom and dad usually are providing unpaid supports. You know, ARC of Virginia says it's up to 40 hours a week of unpaid supports. And there's a time always where mom and dad can no longer do that. And then they have to find that help and either pay for it or get a different source that's paying for it.
Exactly, and I think part of that too is the cost calculation that you're talking about that we do takes into account those supplemental resources that are needed, as well as the public benefit funds that the individuals are receiving. So all of that is really complex and has to be thought about intentionally.